Hi everyone, this is Kim or AdverseCamber42, hopefully continuing my Let's Play of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc on PlayStation 5. I'm just giving this one last try because my partner has assured me that apparently fourth time is the charm. So I'm just going to wait and see if anyone comes on the chat and tells me if it's working before I go any further than this. Sorry to sound grumpy, I get very sick of restarting my PlayStation over and over again when I've been told that my new faster internet is supposed to be better and have no problems. Oh, hi InfoShark. Yep, we have confirmation. I am heard, apparently. So yeah, okay then. Annoyingly, I've lost the Twitter post I was just going to use to tell people I've gone live. Oh well, we'll have to do it on Wednesday, because I waited around too long. But anyway, just to get started then, let me just signal to the usual crew that I'm actually here. Beep, the bat signal has been lit, so let's get going. So yeah, this is Danganronpa 1, codename Trigger Happy Havoc. In our last playthrough, let me think, because it was a while ago. Sorry there wasn't a stream on Saturday, I just had a day trip to London and so couldn't get back in time. But last time we had the trial to uncover Sakura's killer, and we discovered that she had actually killed herself. But before she had done so, she had broken into the headmaster's office, which has given Kyoko enough access to steal a key. Monokuma doesn't know who's stolen his key and is pretty furious about it. I think we had just had one day and we were just heading off to the dining hall just to reconvene with everyone. Oh, hello Laura. Yes, I did see that you'd summoned the cats. Hang on. Let's start the stampede now before we get started. I don't actually know where they are. We can normally hear the cat treats from the other side of the house. Hopefully they'll appear in a second. Let's give it another shake. Yeah, sorry, I did see it in the chat while we were having audio issues, but, yeah, I meant to do that from the start. Sync clock. Oh, I've triggered your cat as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Toby. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today. You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought that maybe since a day had passed, maybe it had reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you, I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use, she's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch on a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is to keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right? Ah, so are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? Ah, what do you want now? I'm right! You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either? None. It's because he doesn't know, that's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favourite movie is and then you name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash from the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean... No. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Oh, I was right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone to?
We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. But serious.
I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers!
As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean that Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go and look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how could he not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Oh, it's free time already! Cool. Does anyone have an idea who you want to socialise with? I'm guessing Kyoko's out the question given we don't know where she is, but that leaves 4 other people now. Phew, breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Okay, choose your target, folks. Laura says Yasuhiro. Let's go see if we can find him. Yasuhiro last time told my fortune and said that the parent of my children will be the same as the parent of his. So that could be interesting. Right, let me see if I can remember how to look at the actual flipping map. There it is. Where's Hero? Not on this floor, apparently. Where's he buggered off to? That's the worst free time ever. Right. That must be him in the hallway. Let's go via that one then. Keep getting out of run in this game. I'm too used to it being a back button, I think. There he is. Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible. A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we've ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not. I don't know. Should I talk to Hiro while he's acting like this? Huh? You want to hang out with me? Well then, have I got a story for you. My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Hiro and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give him a present? Yeah, I think I've got shit tons that would appeal to him, actually. There's definitely that weird ball. Where's my weird ball? I can see it now. They're holding on to something I knew he'd like. I can't even see it on the list anymore. It's a weird little brown ball. It shows up. There it was. Prince Chokatu's globe. It says something about a lost civilization. Wow, such mysterious power. This is true blue opal. Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near. Seeing Hiro so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
Ooh.
Hey Makoto, what's up my brother and fellow mother lover? Let's raise our semi-siblings up, alright, okay? Stop talking about that. So, you ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do your fortune telling anyway? How do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you don't use any tools or anything. Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools. Now that you're an expert, I have a question for you. Correct answer gets you another discount. No thanks. There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana and 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Major and Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. That must be... Oh, I know the answer to this one. Presume you guys do too? Where do we get the Major and Minor Arcana from? Tarot, I Ching, or playing cards? Correct info, it is tarot. Oh, I know, you're talking about tarot cards. Ah, gloriously correct. I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. Wow, really? It's something I never say. I've had enough of your fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever do change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling? Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. Numerology?
Ooh.
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, and all that. I don't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power acts through you and suddenly, bam, you got the info. You're talking about intuition? Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's got to be some kind of spiritual power. Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult? Yep. Now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I use white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from my luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this, baby, and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said you hate the occult? Hey, business is business. The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Got more skill points. Woot woot. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. It usually lets us have 2 in a row if anyone has another target. Do you want more hero lunacy? I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. But we can still go and bother someone. Do you want more hero lunacy? Do you want Asahina, Toko, or Byakuya? Live or die, make your choice. Wait, that was another franchise. Boob girl. Delicately put, Laura. Let's find Asahina. She's in the laundry brig. Oh, don't you start to info. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yeah, I guess you have a point, info. There is a bit of sore in Danganronpa. It's certainly got the traps. Okay, let's go to the pool! Swim time! Oh, but, don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kind of embarrassing. Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kind of am. I wonder how come. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her a present. She likes food and sporty things. I've got some potato chips. I think she liked them last time. Hee hee, thanks. I'm super stoked. Does that mean she liked it? Ah, so hungry. Makoto, help me! I'm hungry! What am I supposed to do? I need food, anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. I need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts? I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I keep gorging on something with that many calories, I get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete. Besides, I don't want anything sugary right now. I want a salty snack. Like potato chips, the ones we literally just gave her. Like ramen. How is that a snack?
違うってば。
Huh? How's it not? Speaking of which, what's your favourite kind of ramen? Shoyu, without a doubt. Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so...
What?
I'm a pork-tastic tonkotsu girl through and through. You don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkotsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with all that oil? Oh, talking about it made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What are you afraid of? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto, and I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina?
What the?
Shut up! Get out of my way! I'm going to show you what a real man looks like. Are you going to stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? No, I have no intention of getting in your way.
What?
Then don't! If I don't do this now, when am I ever going to get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip towards the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Oh, we've got a new skill, extraordinary focus. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Oh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say... I was restless. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within that dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. I understand. That voice. It's so familiar. It's me.
僕は知っている。僕は全部知っているはずだ。僕の目的はここに残ることなんだ。
Huh? What am I trying to say?
希望。すべては希望のため。だから残らなくちゃいけない。ここに。なんだ今の夢。変な。キリキリさんなんて言ったの。何を。
Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing for those unchanging, unending happy days, days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities here as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
そんな世界があるとしたら、それって ものすごく異常だと思うんです。
Get your mind out the gutter, Laura. He was panting because he's got the flu.
お前ら、おはようございます。朝です。7時になりました。起床時間ですよ。さて、今日も張り切っていきましょう。
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. Laura only looked up to see Kyoko standing over the panting Makoto. So you missed the bit just before that then, where the masked person was standing over him with a knife, then I take it. All that was left was me drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either, it was also that dream I'd had. What in the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of my dream and reel them up from the depth of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. Here you go, Laura, you might see it again. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And then I'd heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. And after that, things go black again, and the next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. I don't know if you watched last week's episode, Laura, but there was also a clue that Kyoko gave us that there might have been a 16th student all along. Called, the name's gone now. Ikusaba something or other. Mukuro. Ikusaba Mukuro, that was it. So there might be a second shooter that we're not aware of. Was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Ask Kyoko? Is there any way to confirm if it was really a dream or not? Within my own room? Let's just start rummaging then. Let's look for evidence. The answer isn't hidden in the lint roller. The bathroom doesn't have the answer. Oh god, what else is there? Bin? Did they use the bin? Give me more than that. For fuck's sake. Can you tell me what kind of evidence you're hoping to find to narrow it down? If ever there was a yari moment. Oh, the knife, he put it in his drawer yesterday. Ahaha, I remember now. I opened the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty, there's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe? I knew it, I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. If that's true, this makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was it behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What in the hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Whee! Dining hall.
Naegi da!
Ah, Makoto! Yep, that's Makoto, sure as the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit and we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought that maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna... you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel so good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else and they can tell you about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come and get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up and I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone at the gym? And the entire night? Okay, let's try and remember where the gym is. It's through here. Well, it seems to be even more prevalent in Japanese things than English one, but playing Rochambeau just to decide everything. It works, I guess. Like drawing straws. Ah, there he is! This is worth than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. Geez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Yeah, he was a robot all along. This doesn't make sense when you think about it. You know, unless he was... This universe has real, kind of little chibi teddy bears. It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Hey, what you fuckers been doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say that tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Well, I guess I'll handle this one. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react or say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered up everyone as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he didn't make a move, so I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote-controlled toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought that maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause when we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who is that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set on a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says exactly the same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is this? It's... Huh? It's what? It's a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears this bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements and it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? Oh, I'm starting to get shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're the world's most spineless worm of the century. Hey, come on, the century's just getting started, and don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good. Yeah, good call. Okay, it's down, so everything's all good. Here I put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Is it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could it have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't huzz. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? We've got to decide to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really? Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there... If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you. Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you everywhere, Master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me all your strength. I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Okay, it is that one with the flags, I think, at the end of the hallway. Come on, team, we're off. Kick down that door. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you going to do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in there... Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Sure, but... We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed to this. It's what we have to do. So we have to do it. So beautiful. For serious? We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it! Let's rip the store down!
実際
Okay, but how are we going to do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. We'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Thing in the tool shed? Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
なるほどな。
Interesting, that could very well be what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
決まりだ。
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
当然だ。
Surely you'd like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
なんだ。
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll raise your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, as loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Oi, oi.
For serious though, are we just going to knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
先に進むためには
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but the risk that means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm No. I'm totally flapstaff? Flap sauce? Gross, where did that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where did you come from?
呼ばれて飛び出てジェノサイド
Hello, hello, it's the wondrous murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
おい。
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe! Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you wooed me with your executive level bob. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe? Omega-3 fatty acids is what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that the memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Yeah.
This level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Ah, the light bulb just went on.
なるほどね
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved that one mystery. That means there's just one mystery left. One more mystery.
なんか気になるお年頃
Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
あのさ
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
なわけないじゃん
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Did you hear me? I said a corpse. A corpse? That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse? In the garden?
なんだと
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
おい。
We're going to the garden. Okay. Should we try and shake my cat food again? They still don't have their treats today. Just before we trigger this. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw something laying on the ground, with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in the stomach up to the hilt. What the... Are they really dead? For sure, but... Who is it?
Danganronpa.
Just to make things clear. Oh, I can see Tia approaching before we have any more murder. Hey, my sweet little babby. Auntie Laura said you had to have some treats. Come on, teabag. There we go. Yeah, we want the dreamies. What a good girl. I think she gave you a couple of treats actually, so I'll have a couple more. Especially as your siblings are... Oh, and Sherry's here too. That's say your siblings aren't here. Sherry back? No, Sherry's not sure about the treats. I'll just throw them at her and see if that works. Yep. Lobbing treats work. You guys would starve if there was an apocalypse, you know. Somebody wasn't here to shove treaties in your face. There, Laura, you got 2 out of 3 cats at least. Now let's continue with the murder. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me.
I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
なんだと?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful, there's no telling what you might find. Okay. What should we try? Let's put the corpse first. We need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life come to a complete stop. Thanks to a knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell?
それは
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of her body. Yeah, the more I look, I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be? Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
おい
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask, and in the next instant, it was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. It blew up, blew up, blew up, blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then... Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached down and pulled it back to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
なんだと?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body. It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body is charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, it will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea would not be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it might be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master's dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. That means the mastermind isn't the headmaster. It's the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Beach. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here at the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... Ikusaba Mukuro. The 16th student lying somewhere hidden in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. It sounds like Kyoko thinks the Ikusaba Mukuro is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. There's another student here, and it's female. That would match this body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. So she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. Just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait! What? Are we forgetting something? You know, Toko. Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. Huh? What happened? Master? You declared to the whole world to hear... Zog, you declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Okay, let's start investigating. Though I guess there's been no announcement, which follows the fact that Monokuma's dead. So there's that. Right now I have to focus on the body. Okay, body first then. I should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Okay. So we got a weird thing. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? I guess we've got no way of knowing, Laura, if it's the less burnt body, because it was totally covered up before the explosion, so we don't know if it was burnt to begin with. Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal? I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on the Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
Nanda.
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. Where could it possibly go to? So, even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh? Like he may give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh, I've been turfed out already. Okay, that was brief. So what do you say? It's on this floor. You've got the bio lab, is that one at the top? I mean, Kyoko is the only one missing. Which probably means that if she isn't the body, she's the killer on that basis. Okay, so let's try... Nope, we can't get into the bio lab. So next floor down, I think has the headmaster's classroom. I'm not sure if it's got the data center too. Yeah, we've got the data center here as well. So we have the headmaster's office first. Headmaster's room, let's give it a shot. No. The headmaster's office then? I reckon data center sounds the best. It looked kind of circuit boardy. Oh, have I overshot it? Yep. Yep, got it. Right. It fits! This is the key to the data center. I've managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. We're not going to look? Okay. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How does it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now? Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open the door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What? It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Hey folks, in we go. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is... It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back to this room, and they're displayed here on the monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is... The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Ikusaba Mukuro, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before the Master could kill himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does it mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was that? But if the Mastermind is really dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
やめろ。
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we will leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
当然だ。
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
けどよ。
Why has it got to be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
みんね。
That's exactly why I said we needed to investigate the purpose and the identity of the mastermind.
そうに決まってるわ。
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You've been banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay. So, who do we think the mastermind is? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go, it's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Okay. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
Huh?
What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these monitors to... Sorry. Ugh. Try not to yawn. The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Okay, so there's the big Monokuma door to look at. And there's whatever's over there, the TV. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV! Isn't that a TV antenna? It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV? Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it! Come on, come on! Ah, you're starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? That door. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. That door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. No, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole. Oh. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. He is right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. What's wrong? Good news for all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch on. Then do it. Friggin' idiot, mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? And they really thought they could get away with it? Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it? Huh? That's weird.
Oi.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird, huh? You're weird. You're weird in every possible and not just weird. Super weird. This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
どういうことだべ?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
もしかすっと
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some kind of weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
実際
I'm not sure, but... Huh? What? What?
Been a while, you friggin' bastards.
Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead.
Me dead? Don't be so friggin' stupid.
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Oh, it's not even been like half a day at the most. How are you alive again?
Yeah, that's it. The look on your face right now is sublime. That's why I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see the bear. I mean, it's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut up your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want y'all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going. No, we're supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? You're still obsessive with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life, no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? Oh, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
The point?
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
どういうことだべ?
We're connected to the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed?
Look at how attentive they all are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh? But what does that mean?
Displaying the signal? But that's just us standing here. You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking, but that sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you in here right now. Why would I do any of it without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them the true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they would have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
But to take control of the communications like that, you'll need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. Remember, there's something you all need to do first, remember?
What?
Yeah, there's the little business of...
死体が発見されました。一定の自由時間の後、学級裁判を開きます。
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride. I can't wait!
Oh, I can reset my vocal cords. So yeah, Danganronpa is a reality TV show, and apparently the world is digging it because no one's tried to rescue them. Who saw that coming? And I can see Laura arguing it would be a terrible reality show. I know it's done in dystopian things a lot. Is it really that much of a stretch that we'd all watch live Moida? I mean, people are really into true crime documentaries. Info says that horrible bear. Is that horrible bear. Okay, and then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. And what we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And... yeah, Laura is largely in the vein of celebrity beheadings, agreed. How is he still alive? I thought we finally found a way we could get out of here.
And plus, what did he say about that class trial?
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is at this point is we have to try and figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
どういうことだべ?
What are you talking about? I thought Ixaba Mukuro was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko suddenly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. Truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyways, we'd better begin. But if we're going to have a class trial, then that means the killer? Correct, it must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
黙れ。
I don't have to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Well, I'd better start out by checking the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife that went completely through the body. Jeez, how skinny were they? That knife wasn't that big. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to get back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, we have a new truth bullet, and whoa, we teleported back to the garden, okay. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I need to just do what I always do. Start with the corpse then. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Okay, there's water under the body. Huh? There's something weird about this body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails, and they're really long. It seems like they get in the way of normal activity. We're going to look at the nails and not the kind of hostile style tattoo on the back of her hand. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Okay, if I'm corrected. Is this a tattoo? It got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing. It looks like a picture of a dog or something, but I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand is added to 2 bullets. Yeah, it makes me think of the kind of hunting hound tattoos they all have in Hostel. Yeah, it looks like a dog in a little, like, sheriff star. That helps. Doesn't Kyoko wear gloves? It's the Shiba Inu meme. Yeah, that's probably solved it, Laura. I'm sure that's it. But I think Kyoko wears gloves, so we can't discount the fingernails or the tattoo yet, I guess. The white jacket the victim was wearing totally got burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Oh, what else we got? A rip. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Just didn't go on top of the water, maybe? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half is wet. Boyd, I haven't even sworn. You can't have the swear jar if I haven't said anything. Okay, what swear word are you wanting Ralph to say, Boyd? I'm on to you. Alright. Fuck! And a coin goes in the swear jar. There you go. Hope you're happy. Yeah, Boyd, I'll let you have 2. You know, I bought Yakuza Kiwami yesterday, and I think it's been entirely funded by Boyd making me put things in the swear jar. Yeah, Life of Pi is a film. Lies of P is the Souls-like game I played a couple of months ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. Did you hear me dropping things and thought it was dreamy time? Go on, I'll give you a treaty because you're cute. There you are, you've all those coins made Sherry think there's treats. There you go, Sherry, have a treaty. Come on, you dumb cat. It's there. Right in front of your nose. Have a treat. You've earned it. I haven't seen Life of Pi. It's quite a good film. Anyway, It's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? You know when I said last week about the sprinklers being an obvious clue because they'd mentioned it about 80 times? Yeah, I'm starting to feel that again, but I don't quite get what he's getting at this time. Would you like to step away from the dead body? Most definitely. There's a knife laying on the ground. This is... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Sorry, just need to refresh the speed. I can hear you chatting, but I can't see the updates. You're going too fast for my poor little laptop. Monokuma Files said the knife goes all the way through the body front to back. Does this mean this knife caused the fatal injury? Oh, I see. I've timed out because Sherry turned my internet off. 1 second. Let me just refresh the laptop. Good old airplane mode. Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... the knife the person was holding? It's getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the masked attacker we found here. You know, that just put a warning in my chat, Laura, saying that you sounded too aggressive towards Void. I'm going to allow it. So maybe the masked person just stabbed... so maybe the masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe I... if this really is Kyoko, does that mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me? But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Hey, nice to have truth bullets. Get that thing over there. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Maybe it's something from the shed. I really like the boots on the body. Let's have a quick look at them. In the name of science, what were their boots like? Oh yeah, they are pretty good, like little purple heeled boots. Could be worse. Right, what else have we got around here? So this is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that the time positively couldn't be changed. Oh, hold on. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30 every morning, right? Then if the body was here then, the sprinklers should have got it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30, I guess. I remember there were some chickens in the coop. Hang on, we're missing a chook. Well, yeah, it was the masked person, but we are assuming Kyoko because the masked person was a woman and Kyoko's missing. And we've hit on it can't be the mastermind if Monokuma's still around. Huh? 4?
Ooh.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right. Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're one short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before night time last night and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we going to do? Going from 5 to 4 is going to have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain finished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? I imagine what we're getting to in the original translation is the number 4 is really unlucky in Japan. You know, like the number 13 is in the West. So I imagine that's why Hero's actually having a bit of a freak out. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. It's because it's the way the number 4 is written, I believe, is the number 4, one of the ways of pronouncing it is she, and she is also the word for death in Japan, so therefore it's unlucky. Buildings don't have 4th floors usually for that reason. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganised. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look at that. It could be related to the case. Okay, I wasn't trying to click on the lawnmower, but thanks, Naegi. The tarp is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Wow. I think that's my concern. Crazy diamond bat is still here. What else can we look at? I was wondering if something in here was that red thing that Makoto recognised, because I'm really not sure what that thing is. Just the fertilizer. We better hope there's no clues in the fertilizer if we're not even going to check. What else we got in here? So we got everyone to talk to in the picture plan. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Talk to everyone. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat, and also there was a knife sticking out the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The actor said not to touch it to avoid getting bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Yes?
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. Okay. I get no clues.
Oh, who does that body belong to?
Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. That was less helpful. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about it now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came into the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm when I arrived last night there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during the night time after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. And at that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
So,
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. I've been doing all that in Byakuya's voice, haven't I? Then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
Nanda.
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and... Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock. As usual, I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time is it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to be around 9 o'clock. Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. Somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I see I'll need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko that attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. She was never the kind of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if I'll let him, if he'll let me borrow the room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all. Of course, if I were to go there with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, but I have my own agenda to care of. Find me again later and we will see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, in the meantime I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check that one area. Okay, we've got to figure out what that red metal thing is. But I don't have a fucking clue, so if anyone else does... I'm gonna say the archery range, just because I don't think we've ever found a clue there. And I think it's on this floor. I can't remember where it is. It might be that dojo-y looking room. Okay, is anything broken in here that may have had a red corner? Something's jumping out at me. That vaguely looks like it. Well, I've tried precisely one thing and I'm stumped. Can I look at my clues? I'm not sure if I can. Yes, I can. Right, what did it look like? Weird ass thing. There are bits of charred debris near the body. It seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. What the hell is it? It looks like it was screwed down, whatever it was. Okay, does anyone recognise that red thing from earlier? What else we saw on this floor? Well, it's the bad place. It's very in, very now. Thanks, Info Shark. Okay, it doesn't look like it's anything that's been taken from the bad place. Why would there have been something metal riveted down? Let's try the next floor. I'm guessing wherever it was, it's going to look obviously broken when we see it. Good, we're a great team. Great team of people who can't identify that red item. What's on this floor? Can you see it on the monitors? No. Store does indeed have Silent Hill flooring. Connection? I probably imagine not, actually. What do we have on this floor? That's the chemistry lab, isn't it? Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Taka, Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. I don't see anything obvious in there. What about the teacher's lounge? I don't think we've ever really done anything in there either. That's the damn toy, is it? We get into the piano room? I can't remember. Is that one of the ones that was locked? No, we can. Why? Why can't I think what that damn thing is? Makoto acts like we should recognise it. Damnation. Okay, let's have a better look at it again. Truth bullets. Jim, you reckon, Info? Okay, we'll try the gym. Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing. It's not that bomb that was taken from Monokuma, is it? Just looking at it and trying to figure out what it might be. I can't... Didn't the bomb have a timer on the front? That could be something that was riveted to something else, and the body did just blow up. Sorry, I was just lost in thought for a minute there, but Info, you've snapped me back. Let's go try the gym. I can remember how to get to the bloody gym. There we are. Kuma's laying stuff on the floor. I figured it wouldn't be here. Yeah, there he is. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments say the body has been updated. I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Let's head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Yeah, I guess we're getting at is that someone nabbed the Monokuma bomb and used it to blow up the corpse. Which actually does narrow it down to either Kyoko's been killed or Kyoko did it, I think, given we were all together from the point the bomb was discovered. Where's the bastard? There he is. You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. You're getting quite emotionally invested in Kyoko there, Laura Louise. I think Info liked Kyoko as well. It's a disappointment for everyone. I can't unlock it myself, we need to ask Byakuya. Come on then, master. Well then, here we go. And yet Byakuya stays alive to taunt you all. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. So, this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's some woodblock decoration?
Nanda.
Zetsubo, Laura. Laura's experiencing Zetsubo. Oh, Cherry Berry! Boyd wants to feed you. You gonna come down for it, sweetheart? Sherry's just giving me a filthy look, Void. She rejects your treats. If she sees the error of ways in a minute, we'll give her a treat. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers in those really traditional public bathhouses use them. So that's going to be the lockers in the archery range. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. It doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. I'm sorry, Void. I cannot control my creatures. But if they do appear, they will have a treat on you. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Oh, Tia's coming instead. Tia wants the treat. Hey, Void, you haven't been shunned. Your points are not wasted because there is a tiny bean here who wants a treat. There we go. Kittens have been fed. I'll just lob another one at Sherry, and we're done. Sherry's not being hand-fed today. She's too good for this. The dojo? Guess we're going to there after all. Okay, let's just keep rummaging. I don't know where Shro is actually. I haven't seen her this evening. She's definitely in the house. I fed her after work, but I haven't seen her since. Must be asleep upstairs. I think it would be wise to look around more. At what?
なんだ
You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
おい
You can't be serious, that's why you've made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
Son.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Oh, I found it. What is in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said I should open it if something ever happened. Well, something has certainly happened. Open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheet?
なんだ
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? But could something be hidden under the bed sheet? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheet... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 School Registry. Mukuro Ixaba?
なるほど
It seems to be Ixaba Mukuro's profile. Looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you, it was a key, and that's it!
That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name, Ixaba Mukuro. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly overtook Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed she'd joined a mercenary group known as Fenra for those 3 years. She insisted she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she'd never reveal why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuro's profile has been added to the truth bullets. The ultimate soldier? A mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things, just as an ordinary person. But then...
なるほどな
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh, you recognise it?
当然だ
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world that's totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumour I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Wow, I feel like our hero is becoming a big player, and a big player is becoming our hero.
Oh, it's you!
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile?
So, what if we did?
Don't freak out on me. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
なんだ
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and to order. Which is why, even as the school headmaster, I have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Oh, Schroby! Laura was asking about you. Before I do more squeaky bear voice, would you like a couple of treaties? You've been missing out. There's your share. There you go, guys. Shro's been fed as well. Interesting.
It's about the ones writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I actually told you how many participants there actually were now, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you first got together in the main hall back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding amongst y'all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in the killing game was 16.
16 then.
戦場ムクロ、この学園に潜む16人目の高校生、超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生、戦場ムクロに気をつけて。
16th student, Isaba Mukuro. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
なぜだ
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Well, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many reviewers right now, I just wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Make sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for y'all.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all of the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she don't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Okay, so... We've learnt something about Kirigiri's hands there, which I think has just discounted something. Laura, I'm sure you're happy about that. Yep, she was covering hideous scars and not the Shiba Inu meme. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand? That tattoo! Wait, but no! Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse? Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
Nanda.
Forgot about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to this game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he says that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case? Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have a crass trial, does it not? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Yeah, I reckon Mukuro's the masked person. It's just as well they said that Mukuro was part of a group called Fenrir. Fenrir was a wolf in Norse mythology, right? So is our Shiba Inu actually a wolf? Or it's a press-on tattoo and Monokuma's fucking with us. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
なんだ
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
決まりだ
Ikisaba Mukuro isn't the culprit. Oh, what makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behaviour makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's the
つまり
point. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it definitely does seem possible. If that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I do believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? I think you've got the idea that Monokuma is a robot, Laura, so our mastermind is whoever's controlling Monokuma. And evidently putting on that magnificent squeaky voice at all times. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go out to one of those lockers.
なるほどな
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
妙だな
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right? Well then, just try it. It said the 30-year-old male was the headmaster, and that the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, so maybe he's just the original headmaster of the school, the non-bear related one. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock. The locker easily accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here, it looks like 10 arrows total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else in the locker. It's a wonder-board duct tape. I wonder what it was used for.
なるほ
Is
ど
that a bloodstain? If that is, it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. I think I'm beginning to see. There's something wrong. It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
なぜ
Or perhaps... the Akia? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Ah, what's the next
None.
location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kind of info that the general public doesn't have access
行く
to.
ぞ
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. The actor seems to know the archive like the back of his hand, and went straight to the shelf at the back. Oh, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
なるほどな
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, the mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumours indicate they were killed to keep many Rumours indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing many secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was a mounting of internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
Nanda.
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, and the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. So, did anything jump out at you? It might be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said that Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins that squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Ixaba Macro's profile has been updated. Yeah, Fenrir Greyback is the werewolf in Harry Potter, right? That's where he got his name. My other half refers to him as Wolfie McWolfieface. Because his name's subtle. I guess technically Remus Lupin is Wolfie McWolfieface too. There's a lot of wolfy names for their werewolves.
時間はありとあらゆる生物、物質、現象に地味ですが確実な攻撃を浴びせ続けているのです。僕らは少しずつ着実にダメージを負っている。そのことをもっと自覚するべきなのです。というわけで時間ですよ。卓球裁判を始めます。じゃあお前らはいつもの場所にさっさと集合してください。
Yay, Gyaku Saiban time!
ぷぷ、また後でね。
Sirius is a dog, right? But again, literally named after the constellation that looks like a dog. So, on the nose naming. It's like their parents knew. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try and uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Just keep getting Byakuya and Naegi's voices the wrong way around tonight. Anyway.
Yaku Saiban!
Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together? Where the heck have you two been? Excuse me. You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Oi, oi.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
Nanda.
Stop talking and brace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for a full 5 minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
なぜだ?
What is going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet? Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Oh, what?
Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Oi.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange the punishment right now.
It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here and no rule has been broken. Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive?
No, it's a ghost! Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
But it's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
そうかしら。
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Now make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts down into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost. I told you to stop talking.
行くぞ。
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the class trial. Without even looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
でも、
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yeah, Laura, you must be relieved. Kyoko isn't dead, but might actually be our killer. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
So,
There aren't any monsters or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
それは、
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
でも、
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then what did the key that you found go
違
to?
うわ。
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in the school. What? Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble by Monokuma.
苗木くん、
We can go over the details when we get through this trial, okay, Makoto? Right now I just want to focus on surviving our current
どうや
situation.
ら、
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
じゃあね。
Well then, if that's all... Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Okay, let's see if we can do this in one playthrough. Hopefully we can. Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Ooh, that's garish.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we last got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show.
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Sure, let's go. I think we had a new skill, actually. Is that all of them? I think it does so good at collecting them. Right. Let's go, let's go. All rise.
まずは学級裁判の簡単な説明から始めましょう。正しい黒を指摘できれば黒だけがお仕置き。だけどもし間違った人物を黒とした場合は黒以外の全員がお仕置きされ、みんなを欺いた黒だけが晴れて卒業となります。じゃあ、あとはお前らに任せるよ。
まずは被害者の特定からだ。正体不明の被害者。あれが誰なのかをはっきりさせておく必要がある。
死んだのはキリギリッチだべ。それ以外にありえねえだろ。
キリギリならそこにいるじゃん。
違う、あれは幽霊だべ。
足もあるけど、
おそらくそれは進化を遂げた最新鋭の幽霊なんだべ。
Okay, would anyone like to try and disprove the fact that Kyoko is a yurei?
バカバカしいにも程がある。
あの死体がキリギリさんじゃないってことを証明すればいいんだよね。だったらキリギリさんの特徴とあの死体の特徴を照らし合わせてみようか。
Right, yurei, like a ghost.
キリギリちゃんの特徴って？
Okay, the important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Her face, her piercing glare, or her gloves. Viewers, make your choice. Loris's gloves.
キリギリさんの手袋だよ。そこに謎を解く手がかりがあるはずなんだ。
それならキリギリが手袋を身につけている理由も説明しておいた方がいいんじゃないか。
知ってるの？
小野熊から聞いたぞ。手にある人に見せたくない跡を隠すためらしいな。
あ、そういえばあの死体って手袋してなかったよね。
爆発で手袋が燃えただけだろ。
That's a very specific burning when our coat was intact.
そんなんじゃ俺は納得しねえぞ。
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove it, we're going to be stuck here and this case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Spinning.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
バカバカしい議論だ。
Okay, I think it's actually going to be the bloody analysis. Laura, she could be a ghost. Keep up.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキ キリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリギリッチ。
バカバカしい議論だ。
そこにいるキリギリッチは
You may have noticed that hero is an idiot by
あ
now.
の死体って手袋して。
爆発のせいで燃えただけ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Oh, come on.
だ
Can't
って
remember
死
to
んだ
slow
の
down
は
time.
キリギリッチ。
That one.
バカバカ
Right.
しい議論だ。
That's what I get for missing stream.
そこにいる
そんな
ならキリギリ。
あの死体って手
爆発のせいで燃えただけ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してた。
手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Oh, no, it.
しまった。
Okay, it wasn't that one. Maybe it's one where we've
そ
got
こにい
to
るキリギリッチは
steal a
幽霊なん
statement
だ。
and use it elsewhere.
そんな
ならキリギリ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋して
手袋はしてたはずだべ。だって死んだのはキリ。
バカバカしい議論だ。
そこにいるキリ。
そんなわけな。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみろ。
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
手袋はしてたはずだべ。
No. Okay.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊
I
なん
was
だ。
gonna be just fake nails, but you know, I
そんなわ
just
け
could
ないじゃ
warm
ない。
gloves over
な
them.
らキリギリ。
あの死体って手袋。
爆発のせいで燃え
じゃあ爆発前は手袋してたの？
手袋はしてたはずだべ。
That brings them off to a bad start.
いや、あの死体は手袋をしてなかったはずだよ。だって、あの死体って付け爪をしてたよね。あんな付け爪をしてたら、手袋をするのに邪魔なはずだよ。
I'm not sure that disproves it.
それに、キリギリさんが手袋をしているのは、手を隠すためなんだよ。手を隠したい人が付け爪をしてるなんて、なんか変じゃない？
知らんのか？女心は複雑なんだべ。
女心を知らないのは確実にあんたの方だけどね。
どうだキリギリ。
この手袋は日常生活に支障をきたさないように付け爪なんかしていたら。
じゃあ、これではっきりしたよね。
当然だろう。キリギリはそこにいるんだからな。
じゃあ、あの被害者って誰なんだ？
最初からそう言っている。お前が話を。
Okay, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Tattoo, maybe?
キリギリッチが生きてるってことは、あの被害者は何者なんだべ。
何か知る方法はないのかな。
死体の顔は燃えてて判別不可能だし、モノクマファイルには記述はないわね。
Tattoo there.
死体の身元がわからないとなると。
お手上げってことじゃねえか。
This has got to be the tattoo somewhere.
キリギリッチが生きてるってことは、あの被害者は何者なんだ。
何か知る。
死体の顔は燃えてて判別不可能だし。
Not that one. Can't do badly. Then you know what you want to say, but can't think what evidence shows it.
キリギリッチが生きてるあの被害者。
何か知る。
死体の顔は燃えててモノクマファイルには記述。
死体の身元がわからないとなると。
それは違
う。死体の身元を知るための手がかりなら。
本当に？
嘘だったら、あんた珍しい死に方するわよ。
珍しい死に方？なんか気になんべ。
なんなんよ。苗木、無視して話して。
死体の身元を知るための手がかりは、彼女の手の甲にあったタトゥーだよ。
なんだか変わったデザインだけど、これって犬？
ご主人様に惚れされたのね。私はあなたのメスイナですって意味で。
そんな屈辱的な意味が隠されてたんかい。
そうじゃない。そのタトゥーには被害者の正体が隠されているんだ。
そのタトゥーに？
if you compare the tattoo to the other information, the victim's identity should become clear. Try that.
傭兵部隊フェンリル。戦場ムクロが所属してた傭兵部隊の名前だよ。
それがどうしたんだね。
フェンリルに所属する兵士たちは自分が組織の一員であることを示すために必ず体のどこかにフェンリルを表す刻印を刻んでいるらしい。
フェンリルを表す刻印？
The image represents Fenrir's Hangman's Gambit. Can we all spell the word wolf? Oh, well, that's difficult. It's like it's not even trying.
狼だよ。それがフェンリルを表す刻印なんだ。
狼です。
フェンリル、終末の狼。北欧神話に登場する狼の姿をした巨大な怪物のことよ。北欧神話のトラブルメーカーであるロキと女巨人アングルボゼの間の子であるとされている。
久々に文学少女の片鱗を見たべ。
狼の刻印って、じゃあもしかして。
そうなんだ。あの死体にあったタトゥーは狼のタトゥーだったんだよ。つまりあの死体の人物はフェンリルに所属していた過去を持つ人物、戦場ムクロだったんだ。
ちょっと待ってよ。戦場ムクロって黒幕の正体だったはずじゃ。
驚いてるみたいだね。だけど大正解だよ。そうなんだ。今回の学級裁判は戦場ムクロ殺しの学級裁判だったんだよ。
どういうこと？黒幕が死んでその学級裁判が開かれるなんて。
そうじゃない。戦場ムクロが黒幕だという前提自体が間違っていたということだ。
でも超高校級の絶望って明らかに黒幕っぽいフレーズなのに。いや、
そもそも戦場ムクロが超高校級の絶望だったということすら怪しい。俺が見た戦場ムクロのプロフィールにはそんな記述は一切なかった。
Yeah, we've got to the bottom. Kyoko is not a ghost after all.
戦場ムクロは超高校級の軍人とあっただけだ。確かあの情報の出元はキリギリ京子、お前が苗木に教えたんだったな。
つまりキリギリッチの情報が間違ってたってことか。
それじゃあ戦場ムクロって何者だったの？ずっと姿を消しててようやく現れたと思ったら殺されちゃってるなんて。
普通重要な登場人物が死ぬ場面っていうのはもっと描写がまどろっこしくなるものなのに。
つまり重要な登場人物ではなかったということだ。戦場ムクロは俺たちと同じただの参加者でしかなかったんだよ。
じゃあ黒幕って誰だべ。
やっぱり希望が峰学園の学園長なんじゃ。いいえ、学園長は関係ないはずよ。
だが戦場ムクロの情報だって間違っていたんだ。その情報も怪しいもんだな。
私の情報は間違っていないわ。
はいはい、今は学級裁判中ですよ。それ以外の死後は返金ってことでお願いしますよ。
いいだろう。黒幕の正体を暴くのは後回しだ。必ずお前の正体を見つけ出してやる。俺の戸上の名にかけてだ。
僕はそういう挑発は相手にしないことにしてるの。さて、お前らが混乱しないようにもう一度はっきり言っておくけど、学級裁判が起きるのは学園の生徒たちの間で殺人が起きた場合なんだからね。その点をしっかりと頭に叩き込んでおくように。
つまり被害者も犯人も生徒の誰かということだな。
じゃあ 戦場ムクロはこの中の誰かに殺されたってこと？
いや、17人目の高校生が隠れてるって可能性も。
ありません。参加者は全部で16人の高校生だけです。
マジかよ。じゃあこの中に戦場ムクロを殺した犯人がいるんか？
誰よ！誰が殺したの？
慌てるな。すでに容疑者は絞られている。苗木、お前には分かっているはずだ。絞られている容疑者。
Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. I think to be fair, those
絞ら
two.
れてる容疑者って僕とキリギリさんのことだよね。
どうしてそ
You
うな
guessed
るの？
right, Laura.
いいだろう。説明してやるか。昨日の夜時間直後に俺は植物庭園に行っている。その場所に死体がなかったことをな。つまり殺人が行われたのは俺が植物庭園に行った以降ということになる。だがな、その後俺と葉隠れと深川と朝比奈はずっと体育館にいたんだ。
体育館に？
Laura reckons it's Kyoko because of the chapter's cover art. Ooh, meta.
俺たち4人は体育館でモノクマの解体作業に取り掛かっていたんだよ。その間俺たちは警戒のため単独行動を避けていた。トイレ、つまり俺たち4人にはアリバイがあるんだ。それも完璧なアリバイがな。
Have we beaten you at last, Laura? You're saying you've run out of ideas? Oh my.
逆に私と苗木くんにはアリバイがない。だから容疑者は絞られてると言ったの。
そういうことだ。
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
ちょっといいかな。さっきのアリバイについてなんだけど。
I think I know I can turn it on its head.
何か反論があるのか？
反論の前に殺人が起きた時間帯をもう少し正確に割り出したいんだ。そうすれば何かわかるかも。
好きにしろ。誰か協力してやれ。
俺はトガミッチと一緒に植物庭園に死体がないのを確認してるぞ。あれは夜時間直後、夜10時くらいだったべ。つまり殺人が起きたのは夜10時以降だべ。
そこから死体を発見するまでの間が殺人が起きた時間帯ってことでいいんだよね。あれ、でも私たちが死体を発見したのって何時くらいだったっけ？
ツルハシを取りに行った深ワッチが最初に死体を見つけたんだったな。
Byakuya made us announce the time. It was just after 9 o'clock actually, I believe.
死体を発見したのは9時だったはずだよ。だって深川さんがツルハシを取りに行ったのが。
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
確かに9時くらいだったわね。
つまり殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間ってことだな。
僕は昨日夜時間前から寝ちゃってたんだ。だから夜10時以降のアリバイはないんだけど、でも朝9時より前にみんなと合流したはずだよ。
食堂で私と会ったよね。あれは確か、そうだ、7時30分くらいだった。食堂に入る時に確認したから間違いないよ。
つまりナエギッチのアリバイがねえのは夜10時から朝7時30分までの間ってことだな。
And then it happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove that the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Sprinklers! Oh look, there it is, right on the top. I mean, They hammered home that time of the
殺人
sprinkler
が起
gas
きた
to
と
be
思われ
relevant.
る時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
一方ナエギッチのアリバイがないのが
夜10時から朝7時30分までの間だったよね。
それだけの時間があれば殺人は可能なはず。
Yeah, that's right, Laura. 7:30 was the
How long
sprinkler
are they
time, and it
gonna
can't be changed, apparently.
殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
Unfortunately, I
一
feel
方
there's
ナ
a
エギッ
trap
チの
here
アリバイ
too.
がないのが
夜10時から朝7時30分までの間だったよね。
それだけの時間があれば殺人は可能。
That's the right thing.
何か反論があるなら殺人が起きた
夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
一方ナエギッチの
夜10時から朝7時30分までの間だったよね。
That one or the other one? The other one.
殺人が起きたと思う。
夜10時から
それは違う。いや、殺人が起きたのは夜10時以降じゃない。
なぜそう思うんだ？
植物庭園のスプリンクラーだよ。あのスプリンクラーは毎朝7時30分に水がまかれる設定だったよね。つまり死体が朝7時30分よりも前に植物庭園にあったなら、
Unfortunately, I can see the counter
あの
argument
死体は
here too.
水で濡れていなきゃおかしいんだよ。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。死体は濡れてたはず。びしょびしょだったはずよ。
深さん、それは違うんだ。
違う？濡れてるのは下の口がどうとか言うつもり？承知しないわよ。そんないやらしいこと。
そうじゃなくて、あの死体が濡れてたのはスプリンクラーのせいじゃないんだよ。
スプリンクラーのせいじゃない？そうやってスプリンクラーを否定することで私の存在自体を否定するつもりなのね。
うわ確実にネジ飛んでんだ。
スプリンクラーが関係ないって言うなら根拠を言ってみなさいよ。
Well, math down south does at least alliterate nicely. So alliterate the word. Rhyme. Nice rhyme. We need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence. If we look at the body itself, it should make it clear. Oh god, it's one of these.
認めないから迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。認めないから。
Not looking on.
私を責めようが。認めないから。
Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button, idiot.
知らないわよ。
God damn it. Skip past it. Yep. I know I was hitting the wrong button.
僕たちは
Forgetting to reload my damn gun as
こ
usual.
こで諦めたりしない
Alright,
ぞ。
let's try again. Yep. I know.
認めないから。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。認めないから。
Why did I reload the damn gun?
認めないから。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。迷惑 惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。
Oh, my damn bullets again. God damn it.
見た目ないから。私を責めるの。見た目ないから。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。
God damn it! Just keep forgetting to reload the gun. I'm dying when I try. Right, I think we're gonna try and just reload the gun after every shot now. Shut the fuck up!
僕たちは
Don't make me put the difficulty
こ
down.
こで諦めたりしないぞ。
Right, let's try that again.
「見た目ないから。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。見た目ないから。私を責めるの。見た目ないから。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。迷惑なのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。見た目ないから。私を責めるの。見た目ないから。
Oh god, thank god.
スプリンクラーが関係ない。
これで証明するよ。
Fuck you, Toko.
スプリンクラーのせいじゃないってことは、爆破後の死体の状況を見ればわかるはずだよ。あの死体って上半身だけが濡れてて、下半身は全く濡れてなかったよね。もし死体の濡れた原因がスプリンクラーなら、全身がまんべんなく濡れてるはずじゃない？
上だけ濡れて、下が濡れてない。もうやだよ、この人。
説明を続けるよ。どうして死体の上半身だけが濡れてたのか。
Threw the bucket of water on her.
あの死体が燃えた時、僕が水をかけたせいなんだ。燃えている上半身だけにね。
じゃあ死体が濡れてたのって本当にスプリンクラーのせいじゃん。
そして死体がスプリンクラーで濡れてないなら、スプリンクラーが作動する朝7時30分以降ってことになるはずだよ。
じゃあ殺人が起きたのは朝7時30分から死体を発見した9時までの間だな。
でも苗木のアリバイがないのって昨日の夜10時から朝7時30分までだったよね。
だったら苗木っちに犯行は不可能だべ。苗木っちのアリバイも成立じゃねえか。
そうなるとアリバイがないのはキリギリだけということになるな。
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone?
一つだけ言っておくわ。私がここで処刑されたら、この学園の謎は明らかにならない。だから、絶対にそうはさせない。
つまり、お前は犯人ではないということか？
当然でしょ。私が犯人なんて。これは黒幕の罠なのよ。
黒幕の罠？
この期に及んで僕のせいにする気？苦しいよ。そりゃ苦しいって。そんな言い訳が通用すると思ってんの？
お前は黙っていろ。
はーい、黙ってまーす。
だがキリギリ、お前には戦場ムクロを殺す動機もあったはずだ。
動機？
キリギリは戦場ムクロを超高校級の絶望と言っていた。だからこそ戦場ムクロを殺し、全てを終わらせようとしたんじゃないのか？だが実際は違った。戦場ムクロは黒幕ではなかった。そしてキリギリにとっては予想外とも言える この学級裁判が始まってしまった。
それがキリギリの動機？
動機があってアリバイがないとなると、こりゃもう確実にキリギリっちが犯人なんじゃ。
アリバイがないのは私だけじゃない。苗木くんのアリバイは不十分よ。死体がスプリンクラーで濡れていないから。殺人が朝7時30分以降に起きたとは言い切れないわ。
どうして？
死体をスプリンクラーで濡らさない方法があるからね。
面白い。言ってみろ。
現場にあったあるものを死体にかぶせれば濡らさずに済んだはず。
Something that the scene was used to cover the body. Could it have been the tarpaulin? I was thinking this when we looked at it.
これだ！もしかしてあのビニールシートのこと？
気づいたみたいね。そう、あのビニールシートを死体にかぶせればスプリンクラーをやり過ごすことが可能になるわ。実際犯人はその方法を使ったはずよ。あのビニールシートの汚れ方がそれを物語っているわ。ビニールシートの片面だけが汚れていたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたから。逆に死体に面していた裏面はスプリンクラーを浴びて、つまり犯人はビニールシートを使って。
そこまでして死体が濡れるのを防いだ理由は何だ？
おそらく殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させるためじゃないかしら。さっきの苗木くんのような言い訳をするためにね。
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about it right now. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Yeah.
Wait, something's not right.
何？おかしい。
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. I think she's getting at the fact there's no blood under the tarp.
死体が濡れないようにしたの。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でもそのビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにしたの。
じゃあビニールシートがその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせ。
でもそのビニ少しも汚れてなかった。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
それは違う。やっぱり片面だけが綺麗な状態っていうのはおかしいよ。
I think they're getting at Laura the fact that the body was absolutely drenched in blood, so if the tarp had been put on top of it, it would be clean from the water on one side, but covered in blood on the other.
だってさ、爆破される前の死体ってまだ血が乾いてない状態だったんだよ。触ると汚れる危険性がある。戸上くんだってそう言ってたよね。そんな死体にビニールシートをかぶせたら間違いなく血で汚れちゃうはずだよ。
犯人が洗ったんじゃね？ビニールシートが使われたことを隠すためによ。
それなら両面を洗い流すはずだ。片面だけ洗ったところで隠したことにはならない。
そりゃまあ
そもそもその時の死体の血自体が犯人の偽装工作だとしたら。
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
犯人はビニールシートでスプリンクラーをやり過ごした後で死体の上から偽物の血をまいたんじゃないかしら。偽物の血ってそんなものがどこにあるのよ。
分かった。保健室の輸血用の血じゃねえか。 前に山田っちが死んだふりをした時、あいつはあの血を使ってたはずだべ。いい
え、今回の殺人で使われたのは犯人は現場の植物庭園から偽物の血を調達しているはずよ。
We got blood from right there in the garden, which must mean... Oh, that poor Chook. Where's the Chook? I'm sorry, little fella.
これだ。もしかして鶏の血？
鶏？
事件前に植物庭園の飼育小屋を見たときはそこに鶏が5羽いたのに、事件後には4羽に減ってたんだ。
つまり犯人は鶏を殺してその血を使ったってんか。なんつう残酷なことすんだべ。
そんなことで生き物を殺すなんてひどいよ。どうせだったら私が食べたのに。
犯人がわざわざ現場から血を調達したのは、とにかく実際に鶏が減っていることが今の推理の
だとしても少々引っかかるな。犯人はビニールシートでスプリンクラーをやり過ごし、その後で偽物の血をまいたんだな。だが死体の上から血をまいたなら周辺の床にも血が流れてしまうはずだ。あの時の死体は違ったぞ。血で汚れていたのは死体の服だけだった。周辺の床は全く汚れてなかった。
確かに周辺の床が全く汚れていないのは変ね。だとしたら犯人はその場で血をまいたんじゃなくて、前もって白衣に血を付着させておいたのかもね。
前もって白衣に血を？
あなたたちが発見した時の死体ってその白衣をちゃんと着ていたの？
確か、いや、袖を通していなかった。上から白衣をかけられただけの状態だったよ。
じゃあこれで決まりね。
ごめん、話についていけてないんだけど、どう決まったの？
つまり殺人が起きたのはスプリンクラーが作動するより前だったのよ。それなのに死体が濡れなかったのは犯人が死体にビニールシートをかぶせたから。そしてその後犯人はビニールシートを回収するのと同時にあらかじめ偽物の血で汚しておいた白衣を死体の上にかける。犯人はこれら一連の偽装工作を行うことで殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させようとしたのだ。殺人はスプリンクラーが動く7時30分よりも後に起きたんだって。
確かにその方法なら7時30分よりも前に殺人を実行することが可能だな。
だけどさ、その偽装工作をするためにはスプリンクラーが終わった後に植物庭園に行かなくちゃいけないよね。
大した時間はかからない。ビニールシートを回収した後用意しておいた白衣をかけるだけ。大した時間はかからないわ。
それはそうかもしれないけど。
朝比奈さんは食堂で苗木くんと会った後彼と一緒に行動したの？
私は先に体育館に行ってて、苗木は後から遅れてきたんだよ。
じゃあそのくらいの時間的余裕はあったわね。
そんな
不可能とは言い切れないはずよ。
どうやらキリギリの言う通りのようだ。
The suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand.
さてと、振り出しに戻ったな。苗木のアリバイが不十分となると、容疑者は苗木とキリギリの2人ということになる。
リアルな話、どっちが犯人だべ。よっしゃ、思い切って運に任せっか。2分の1の確率だし。だろ？ナイスアイディアだべ。
そうじゃなくって、すごいこと思い出しちゃったんだけど。
なんだ？言ってみろ。
あのさ、現場に黒焦げになったナイフが落ちてたでしょ？
ああ、爆発前の死体に刺さってたやつだべ。モノクマファイルによると腹部から背中までぶっ刺さってたらしいぞ。で、 そのナイフがどうした？
あのナイフどこかで見た気がしてたんだけど、それを思い出しちゃったんだよね。
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
私が
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
驚かないということはとっくに気づいていたようだな。だったらなぜ隠していた？
隠してたわけじゃ。
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
怪しすぎるべ。死体に刺さってたナイフがナエギッチのもんだ。こりゃもう間違いねえべ。1200% の確率でナエギッチが犯人だべ。
Considering everything up to now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
あの死体に刺さってたナイフってさ、
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。
やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを持ってたとなると、つまり犯人はナエギッチってことだべ。
ナイフを預かってたからってどうして僕が犯人ってことになるの？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。だったら間違いねえべ。おめえがあのナイフでブスリとやったんだ。
苗木誠恐ろしい男ね。
あの死体に刺さってたナイフってさ、
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。
やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを持ってたとな。つまり犯人は
ナイフを預かっどうして僕が？
だってナイフの傷が。だったら間違いねえべ。おめえがあのナイフでブスリとやったんだ。
苗木誠恐ろしい男ね。
あの死体に刺さってたナイフってさ、
It doesn't say that the stabbing is what killed them. Really disguised dead body.
私がナイフ、やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを持つ。つまり犯人はナ
イフを預かってたからどうして僕が犯人？
だってナイフの傷が致命。それは
違う。いや、そもそも戦場袋の致命傷はナイフの傷じゃなかったんだ。それはさっきの偽装工作の話でも明らかになったはずだよ。
嘘だべ。さっきは致命傷の話なんかしてねえぞ。
思い出してよ。さっきの話だとさ、犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせた後で血痕付きの白衣を着させたんだよね。つまり被害者があの白衣を着たのは死んだ後ってことになるはずだよ。
それがどうしたんだって？
だけどさ、僕たちがナイフは白衣の上から刺さってたよね。死んだ後に着させられた白衣の上から刺さっていたナイフが致命傷になるわけないんだ。
同じ箇所を2回刺した可能性はどうなんだ？
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
モノクマファイルに書いてあったはずだよ。
そうだ、盛大に忘れてたべ。
じゃあ
あれも犯人の偽装工作だったんだよ。きっと本当の致命傷に目を向けさせないためにより目立つ傷をでっち上げたんだ。その後死体が爆破されたのも同じ理由だったはずだよ。
It said she was both stabbed and hit in the head in the thing. It didn't say which was the fatal thing. So yeah, Laura, I'm thinking the same thing too, that maybe it was the blow that killed her and she was stabbed after the fact.
あの爆破のせいで死体は激しく損傷し、致命傷がわからなくなってしまった。つまり証拠隠滅、それこそが犯人の目的だったんだよ。
死体発見時にナイフの傷を印象付けておき、その後死体を爆破する。そうすることで最初の印象だけを残したまま証拠隠滅を図ったというわけか。
ちょっといい？そもそもの話なんだけどさ、結局あの爆発って何だったの？どうしていきなり爆発なんかしたの？
Because there was a bomb after he...
真面目に頭を働かせろ。わざわざ
変だったら教えてよ。
教えてやんべ。おそらく未知の粒子によって体内で核反応が起きて自然発火したんだ。
それだけは違う。確実に言えるよ。
苗に答えてやれ。話。
It's the bomb. There's the thing.
これだ！爆発の後、死体のそばに小さな破片が落ちてたでしょ？この破片があの爆発の原因だったんだよ。
あれ？それってどこかで見たような気が。
見覚えがあって当然だよ。だってこの破片はモノクマを解体した時に取り出したあの爆弾の破片なんだからね。
じゃああの爆発ってモノクマの爆弾のせいだったんだね。
ともかくこれで犯人の目的は明らかになったな。犯人はナイフの傷を致命傷に見せかけることで苗木に容疑がかかるように仕向けていたんだ。そんなことをして得をする人物といえばもう一人の容疑者であるキリギリ京子。お前しかいないはずだ。
ちょっと待って戸上君。
なんだどうした？
いや、もう少し慎重に話し合った方がいいと思うんだ。
そうだね、確かに気になるかも。結局本当の致命傷って何だったのかな。
まあいいだろう。では議論を続けるか。どうせ結末には変わりはないんだ。
But I'm just going to see if I can save the game now, actually, because if we can, I will continue next time, just because I'm aware we're getting a bit late. If not, we're just going to push through now. Actually save, I'm never sure in this game. Fast trial phase 8. Right, we can save the game. So I guess we will leave you contemplating about this till Wednesday. And Laura, you can think on that and think if the true murder weapon was poison. Well, I think I've got an idea of what it is based on the clues we have left in our inventory. But I'll leave you to think on that for a couple of days.
You know, because that'd make it far more entertaining.
And that's evidently what the public wants in Danganronpa, we have now discovered. So anyway, sorry to leave it on that note, but we will conclude this trial in Wednesday's session. So I'm Kim, or Adverse Camber 42. This stream is live 3 times a week. It's Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM or Saturdays at 5 PM GMT. And we will be continuing with Danganronpa right through to the end. I also have an Adverse Camber 42 Twitter, where you can get me if you want to speak to me between streams, and the Adverse Camber 42 YouTube channel, where all past episodes from this and my other streams have been loaded. I also currently have a silent stream running there of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you want to check it out, I think there's about 12 chapters of it up so far, because that game is going to be a long one. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange and X-Files Rewatch Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, and a new episode goes up every Thursday at 8 PM GMT. We're reviewing the X-Files not one season at a time, I keep saying that. We're reviewing the X-Files 2 episodes, Kim. We're reviewing the X-Files 2 episodes at a time. We are currently on season 6, though this week's episode is our season 6 finale. So we'll be looking at the episodes Field Trip and Biogenesis. Do check that out if you're interested. That's all from me. I will be back up Wednesday at 8 PM if you want to see how this class trial concludes. Hope you have a great couple of days. Ta-ra now.